with him.
Brooks for three, and Kentucky leads.
Brooks turned it over. Duke's capitalized.
Keion Brooks. Tournament they withdrew. They did not play in the NCAA tournament. Matthew Hurt moved up.
Roach had turnover problems most of last year.
Brooks knocks it down.
He just seems much more at ease about this roster. Last year was a challenge, to say the least. Grady on a run out on the beautiful feed.
The game known as a shooter.
Washington whips it into the corner. And there's the difference this year.
But I think that he's great for Xavier Wheeler because he was a tremendous player in his own right.
Years and brings that to the table this year for Big Blue. And then a steal. And an alley-oop. Grady to Brooks. Career points. Wheeler navigating, leaves it off down low for Brooks, and that's just a little.
You know, I think he took a lot of positives from that Duke game in spite of the loss. You see Keion Brooks fighting through. Keion Brooks is wiry, strong. You see this play here, not trying to do too much, just using his strength.
And floater off the back rim. Keion Brooks will start the break, and he'll finish the break. That's a tough finish.
Would have been a home game, but it usually works out, each different year for your team.
There he is again. And to Keion Brooks. Here's Keion Brooks. Shibwe got another board. Gave it up.
Hank Green. Brooks. Right of the lane. Takes it inside. Pulls up from 15 and gets the friendly bouncer. Man-to-man defense by Ohio. Wheeler on a blow by no, and there's Brooks top play. Brooks. Keion Brooks loves that mid-range game. And Preston, a point guard from a year ago, was a second-round pick of the Clippers. Keion Brooks putting on a mid-range. Kentucky in white. Strong take and the block out of bounds by Keion Brooks, who had a solid first half. There's Shibwe. Mr. Rebound himself with another carry. Brooks, pull-up jumper. He has really worked this game here at Rupp Arena. Washington, drive and dish. Brooks had a wide-open path. Wheeler, Brooks again, mid-range again. Yes! Timeout, Ohio. Another just jam-packed year for a league that's had 21 bids in the last 3 years. Keion, the ultimate reprieve for any shooter that's missing shots.
I call him a rebounding Pac-Man because he gobbles them up.
Grady. Brooks. Got it. Keion Brooks gets to the logo and buries it.
Youngsters at home are going.
Here's Collins.
Getting ready to throw a little Avery Johnson at you right here.
That's another good attack from Brooks. And now Kentucky getting a little bit of separation. 1 for 3 in the first half was Grady. That was a three-point shot. And a good start for Keion Brooks Jr. Now with 6 points, 2. Pressure by Albany. Grady. Alley-oop! Yes, sir, Keion Brooks. And that's what Gore having a tough time getting his shot off. Matter of fact, he was recruited by Coach Killings when Coach was at Temple. That's how that relationship developed. But there's Brooks.
I cannot.
They get the free chicken sandwich.
All is good.
Wasn't there a time in your career where you made a couple of free throws?
I didn't want to brag, Dave,
you got everybody.
Oh, the big fella's running.
Brooks, catch, shoot. Perfect.
What do you mean he needs a second?
Here's Brooks right down the middle of that lane. Fouled and count it. He'll head to the free throw line.
On that loose rebound, Keion Brooks head up, sees what he has, realizes nobody stops the ball. I'm going straight to.
Instead, you get a floater. Here's Brooks.
At times, Kentucky on a fast break. Xavier gets in the lane. Good decision there. The lane opened, and then Keion Brooks again the lane.
Now is the best league in college basketball.
There's no question, and we knew Keion Brooks. Sheboy with his first touch. Here's Brooks and on target as he buries.
Were hard hit, especially Mayfield, Kentucky. Just devastating. He had 8 turnovers against Texas A&M. He's only had 8 the rest of the year.
Alley-oop and in for 2 as Brooks will hit it.
With the timeout, looking to go 2 for 1 and trying to stop this above the rim score. For Notre Dame, just give a little different look to Kentucky.
Brooks with a turn in the lane for 2.
Smart play.
Highlighting the urgent need for cancer research and the elimination of racial disparities in Kansas. Of course, the three-point line has been deadly for the Wildcats. They're 1 for 50. Good one again. Great deny defense by Brooks.
That's where
Washington had it stripped, comes free to Brooks, and he buried it.
That's the guy that want to step up.
History, he embodies North Carolina basketball, but now he wants to give opportunities the same way.
Scored over 1,600 points for Coach Smith.
Tough recruit for them. Nice.
Miss. A little European cross step.
Surprising. Wholesale subs in here.
Brooks up and under.
Boy, attacking.
They have had.
And they got McCoy on the floor. Who's expecting big things from him as the year progresses?
Kentucky might get to 100 if they can play like that.
North Carolina, who's been to BC. He played for Maryland. He averages about 15 shots a game. Free throw, have 30 rebounds if this continues. Up and in. It's not Sheboy, but it's Brooks.
The Tigers have little chance.
There's Xavier Wheeler. The Georgia transfer is having on his first look from deep. Here he goes. This is Wheeler. Behind the back finds Brooks. He steps into the mid-range. And here he is making a huge impact for the 18th ranked Wildcats. He secures that loose basketball. Here's Brooks.
Yeah, that time Wheeler fronts the post.
Is a pretty gaudy one for Kentucky. Now a 22-4 run.
Here's Sheboy going to get the block.
Still, the Springfield, Missouri native tracked it. Near turnover. It is a giveaway. 9 seconds. It was a well-balanced attack in that first half, Dane.
It doesn't get any better than that. You don't.
For COVID, you just look at the coaching continuity as a fortuitous step away from the hoop. Attacks and missed the layup.
About the little man pushing up, eyes in the back of his head. Brooks trailing the play. He knows what to do with it.
Couldn't answer. Kentucky has trampled its latest 2 opponents on the glass tonight, +5. There's Brooks with the floater. Keion Brooks, 17 points.
They'll shoot the ball. They've got 2 outstanding guards out front.
Stop and pop from 14. Beautiful look there for Keion Brooks, who's played better. He felt like a glorified JUCO coach with all the turnover now in college basketball.
And Jamie Dixon, who's one of the better coaches in college basketball.
Sprint coach, he actually tracks that. But if you look at the 3-quarter sprint, Davion Mintz is the fastest time for Kentucky, like what they see.
What a great block, helped by Keion Brooks Jr.
And so Brooks. Here comes Wheeler to Brooks, gliding and finishing with the left hand. Probing, kick out, tie on the take, and then leaves it off to Keion Brooks. Another beautiful dunk.
Keion Brooks pings that one off the backboard. Washington in a hurry, count it! And he's at the line. Seconds. Brooks from 15, got it. That time from O'Quindo. Remember what Tyrese Maxey, oh look at this, Keion Brooks! Seldom used off the bench with a bucket. Georgia needs a couple of stops, that's not gonna help. Keion Brooks steps into the, ball doesn't stick, movement, one side of the court to the other. Brooks got that great mid-range game, again, he gives the salute to mid. Sheboy setting the screen. Is this assist number 15 coming maybe?
There it is.
Yep. One more to the record. John Wall had 16 back in own.
Wall saying, hey, Georgia, play a little bit better defense. Protect my record. Tata's like, nope, how about a little no look?
Oh, that would have been the record.
Oh, there it is.
There it is. Congratulations to Ty Washington.
Tata knew what was up. Got the extra dime.
Loss on Saturday here to South Carolina. Look who's open. Sheboy from the field to start. Washington, one more, no. It's Brooks with the opportunistic
drive. That doesn't just affect the drive, it also affects the offensive glass. Nobody there to block out Keion Brooks Jr. Easy.
4 to shoot. This is Brooks. He's got to hoist it. Keion Brooks from deep.
With the shot clock winding down at 17 points against Missouri. A much improved off, but Keion Brooks wide open in the middle.
There he is. He attacks, lays it up, count it, and the foul.
Brooks just completely put him down. Watch, Thomas goes down, then completely wide open. Thomas was saying, hey, Mr. Referee, I don't think you can do that.
Prince in college hoops right now, doesn't it?
I think it's the best.
Yeah.
I mean, the Big Ten has the most.
Matchup of speed right now with Wheeler and Ziegler. Brooks from the corner. It's a long 2.
Right, the one thing.
Blast off it. He reads the secondary and sometimes tertiary defender.
Love when you use the word tertiary. Brooks. Just you never get beyond tertiary. What's next?
Edie, Sasha Stefanovic. Yeah, they're legit.
And another 3. This one.
Wow. And an air ball. Texas A&M comes into this game #1 of the league in three-point shooting. Brooks with an and one. A reach.
At the rim, Brooks, who missed the easy one. Last possession down.
Brooks from the elbow. Book it.
But back and forth. What a
shot clock. We do. Wheeler up high off the window. And the follow slam. Brooks spins in the paint with the left hand. Nice move. Really nice grab.
He has it in the corner with a ball fake to get things going for a Keion Brooks pull-up jumper. All of 6'3" and maybe the best 2-point part of the floor guard in the league. Really good interior bounce. No good. Good rebound and traffic by Ware. And good job by Wheeler to stay just in front of Molnar enough to not let it be an easy pass to Keion Brooks. Good victory last year. Keion Brooks stop.
Feel like they can do special things this season.
Well, they can. Here's a baseline jumper. Keion Brooks knocks that down.
Another points per game. Washington the pull-up. And the weak side rebound. Game by a Kentucky player since the mid-1970s. Keion Brooks with a offensive rebound.
But he doesn't get more offensive rebounds because he plays with that guy, number 34, that gets 5. See Ty Washington, when he got the ball as the point guard, he doesn't dribble it up, he passes it ahead. So it advances just as quickly as when Wheeler's in there. Great pass by Brooks. Just beautiful.
This took her in the Big 12. Ball is loose. Cats have it, and Brooks slams it.
Boy, give Kentucky credit. Wheeler on that drive got hit.
Losses at times, but they beat Baylor today. As Brooks knocks it down, another. They close out on Grady in a hurry. Wheeler up top, and Brooks with a slam. Time report with Reese and the guys after this break.
A shooter, but he can rebound, and he's an elite athlete.
Brooks with another jumper, and Keion Brooks up to 4. Brooks elevates, and 2 more for Keion Brooks.
Post up, but he's not a post-up player. Had to take it back out.
A career night for Keion.
Some a little more space to run cutters.
Brooks, constant motion away from the ball tonight for Keion.
He's got explosive. He's got great footwork.
Oh, wow.
Beautiful feed to Keion Brooks. What a pass. And Grady knows, just keep it wide. This time, Grady's on the out.
Ty. Bounce pass to Shibwe. Tried to find Brooks on the weak side, who finally collects and banks it home.
Right. He's guarding three guys, bouncing around.
Little extra juice, and then Brooks has returned to center.
Biggest guard in this league, but so good at the rim.
But the lower body is so solid. Good pass there.
Making it.
Should have been a lob pass for a dunk.
Wheeler, Euro step, no, tapped in, yes. Wheeler with 7. Mintz with 5. Brooks with 2. Got it! Oh my goodness! A turn.
Of all the shots that Brooks has missed, kind of point blank, this one, no time to think. Fade away deep, all cotton.
Screen for Wheeler. Drive and dish. Brooks sets his game mid-range. Drive, dish, Brooks.
Nice. Got it. Nice.
Take away those gaps.
It's Keion Brooks on the glass, and he rolls it home coming off. Alabama just 2 of 16 from 3. Push ahead.
What a pass!
Beautiful finish by Brooks.
What a team speed of Kentucky at the 1 through 5. Brooks playing the 4 right now. Just gets out in front of Alabama.
Offensive putback, and Keion Brooks is fouled.
Advance in March. You have to be able to win games in the 70s or 80s and sometimes in the 50s or 60s. And Kentucky can do all that.
May have gotten away with extra steps. It's Brooks down on the post. He goes with his left hand, and he knocks it down. He's been their leading scorer so far tonight. He's got 8. Keion Brooks, that's an impossible shot to block. Get Shibwe that time, went straight up, and he blocked it. No foul called.
Bad shots get blocked.
Alley-oop. Hey, found Keion Brooks. He put up that.
That will not work. Kentucky comes right back with their own run game, running.
As is Keion Brooks, who has it here, and he will shoot from the free throw line and knock it down. It's become a very comfortable area for Keion Brooks to make. Way off with that 3, Kusnard. Here's Wheeler, who just saw the ball actually go through the basket. Now the assist to Keion Brooks, and the large 6 different Wildcats have got double figures, including Keion Brooks. More opportunities, and Washington shot no good. There's the rebound. Keion Brooks back up. 5th turnover. Wheeler. Good pass on the baseline. Keion Brooks. Oh, they're turning the. Always. Back to a 15-point lead for the Vols. Brooks contested. Ooh. Gets one off the.
For a few years, then shifted off the ball. Shibwe on a kick. The jumper. Brooks cans it. He plays well or a different. Ellis can really guard. Brooks, the jumper is good. Keion Brooks was shooting a lot of jumpers. Get it inside out of the timeout. Brooks wheels towards the rim and puts it in.
Good recognition without Wheeler.
Get it ahead. The acceleration. Swatted. Out of bounds. Brooks ranges over to make the play on. Swing it. 9 to shoot. Mintz.
Automatic switch, got size now.
Brooks, the jumper is silky smooth.
The difficult ball. Some strength. Nice defense. They got a nice play. Jump ball on that attack.
Drives in, stripped to the ball. And a break opportunity. Grady, long strides, lob it up. Oh! A special delivery! Big finish! Keion Brooks Jr. going way upstairs.
Oh my goodness, Bert. Send it in. Big time. Kentucky on a roll.
Down to 6. Mintz off the double team. Sets up Brooks for a 3. Bottom.
Nice replace by Brooks. Great attention to detail.
Big time rally. Oh, wow. Grady, no.
Look at that.
Put down. Alabama.
It ends up in Darius Day's hands. His first shot doesn't get over the rim, and then a shot is blocked from behind. Shibwe works in the corner, and Reed steals it. Now Grady has an alley-oop. And there's Keion Brooks to get it going.
Kentucky's energy early is good. And Shibwe gets the ball slapped out, but the alertness of Grady and to find Keion Brooks, who was parking 5 on the shot clock. He gets it. He drives and throws up a soft one. Bryce Hop.
The big guy, get it to the big guy.
And they finally do. He's going to draw a crowd. Leaves it in the lane, and a nice dish again. Shibwe this year, which is unheard of, and he's had several games of 20 or more, and he's off to that kind of start today. And a 3-pointer goes for Brooks.
Good play. He's got.
Ty Washington Washington misses on the outside. Nice follow and a flush by Brooks. Throughout the game except the opening basket of the ball game, and now their lead's in danger because Kentucky's putting a move on and they've cut it to 1 with Keion Brooks. As Pete said, and with that, Kentucky's made the push to only down 1. They might be in the front after that shot, and they are.
Nice Euro step, heck of a move.
Of the season, they've only lost once here at home, so they know what it feels like. Here's Brooks. Nice shot by Keion Brooks. He's got 6.5 and 12.
Touch it.
And Washington, nice defense, good hands ahead to Keion Brooks with the lay-in. Brooks has been big in the second half. 8 points.
Running with Mintz. Keion Brooks drains it. How many guys do that? How many guys that old that have been through this many times in a battle? Till the time, Ole Miss has got to put a little run together. 6-minute mark. Oh, Brooks nimble on the big.
To shoot around this morning. Transition defense. And we can't afford live ball turnovers.
The extra feed. Washington to Brooks and a quick start for the 1 minute in motion from this Kentucky offense. Keion Brooks working on Studi. Nice little layup.
And they're getting into that dribble drive offense much sooner down the court as opposed.
5 on 4 if the Cats want the push. Brooks got it.
Kentucky is over its last 7. Alley-oop, there it is. Keion Brooks as Fulkerson got backside dunker spot. You keep the Cats out of transition, you got to 5 on the shot clock for Mintz. Penetrates, throws it up, that's too strong. There's Keion Brooks with an offensive rebound and put. Lead is 11, Sheway, baseline, reverse, no good. Brooks the follow. And a good. Keion Brooks. He's got that working today, the floater. Wheeler running out of room. It's a wide open 3 for Brooks. Got it. Well done. That's a play call by Calipari. Keion Brooks fires it up. That's good. Keion Brooks. Washington picks that off. He gets it to Brooks. Left hand and up and in. And what a finish by Brooks.
Running. Mintz lines it up. Off the rim. Rebound and put back. Cutting through and trolling the glass.
The Defo with a strong drive, though, got squeezed.
Brooks breaks free, finishes, and the foul. A chance at 9 to shoot. Banks makes his move on Washington. Drive. Wow, rejected. That is a big old block from Keion Brooks Jr.